since I was a little boy, strangers would come up to me, and they would ask where I got my red hair and blue eyes. I was too young to explain to them about the Mendelian inheritance of recessive polygenic traits. So I would just say, from my parents. Since that time, I have come to learn that red hair and blue eyes is actually a very rare combination. As unbelievable as it may seem, you are far more likely to be struck by lightning, 3/100ths of a percent, than you are to meet someone with red hair and blue eyes, 17/1000ths of a percent. Yet, these traits are not of my own design. Today, I have chosen 3 aspects of myself and will represent them with juggling balls. The first trait that defines me is my love of learning. When people ask me what my favorite subject is in school, I tell them I have no idea. Ever since I was little, I have enjoyed school, and it's hard to put my finger on one. Although recently, I have been saying biblical Hebrew. Right now, I'm studying biblical Hebrew and other Near Eastern languages at BYU. Now, my love of learning might explain why I enjoy foreign extemp so much. I get to learn about cultures and philosophies from all over the world. There's so many different types of governments and art forms and ideologies on our smart planet. And besides, someone has to learn about the indigenous people of Belize. My second trait is music. This one might be somewhat more inherited, though, since my great-grandfather was a famous composer for Hollywood motion pictures. In fact, he wrote the music for over 250 different movies, and for hundreds of television shows. He worked with people such as Frank Sinatra, Michael Jackson, and Elvis Presley, among many others. My father gave me a CD player when I was very young and taught me how to use it. Since that time, I have listened to thousands of CDs and enjoy music from almost every genre, from jazz to classical to funk music. Now, my love of music made me pursue an interest in the piano, and as I've studied the piano, I have come to be able to play many of my favorite songs. Now, music may take up a lot of my time, but I sure can't get enough of it. Finally, I enjoy strategic board games. Video games are quite popular right now, but a board game is more fun to me. Now, many of you might have heard of board games such as Ticket to Ride or Blokus. These games have great player interaction, and you can carry on conversations with your friends while you play. Chess is another one of my favorite strategic board games, and many of you might remember me playing it during lunchtime at Salem Junior High every day. I wish I had time for it now. In fact, that is why I have chosen juggling balls to represent my interests. Each one could be a full-time endeavor. Now, as I plan each day, I have to juggle my interests with my available time. School seems to always take the priority. And then I try to fit in music, and board games always get the short shrift. Whoops, there goes chess. Now, with all of these endeavors that I have, there are times, however, that I can keep all of the balls in the air. And it's times like these that make me think that I wouldn't want to trade my life for anything, just like my hair. Thank you.